what's going on, you guys? This is Jerica. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be kind of like another story video or whatever. Today's video is going to be about getting engaged at 18 years old, and I know a lot of people, I've seen some videos regarding this, and some people were just I've just seen so many rude comments about people getting engaged young, and I just thought it was really weird. Everything in the world today is against monogamous relationships, however you say the word. Everything in life is against these type of relationships. They want you to sleep with whoever you want to sleep with, you know, date whoever you want to date, to do with them whatever you please. You're your own person, do what you want to do, life is too short. And everyone is just hearing these things, and then when you have people who actually do want to commit to someone early, then something's wrong with you, you're missing out, and you're not going to be able to experience this person. How do you know if the sex will be good? Like, so I'm just going to tell my story about me getting engaged at 18. Started dating senior year. We didn't date the other years, but we really started, you know, talking to each other senior year. I wouldn't say dating, I would say talking to each other, because, you know, I really couldn't date until I turned 18. So it was just, you know, when you like somebody, you know, you see them after class, you see them in PE, and it's just, you know, the exciting butterflies that you get for that person. I love that. Like, to me, that was just the best moment. He approached me, but you know how you can tell when someone likes you, but they just don't say anything. It was like that, because we had PE together. He had another teacher, so we weren't in the exact same class. But you know, when it was raining outside, we would all be in the gym together, and you know, the classes play together when it's raining outside, because we didn't have that much room. We had 2 gyms at our school, but you know, if you have like 3-4 PE classes going on at once, there's really no way to, you know, have your own little space. So we all shared a gym, like we all played volleyball, things like that. So, you know, I knew he liked me, because every time he seen me, he would ask for a hug. And you know, you guys have that one guy that's just like, oh, can I get a hug type person. He was that person. I was playing volleyball. I don't know what he was doing. All I know is he came over to me where I was playing volleyball and confessed his love for me out of nowhere. Literally poured his heart out to me in front of the volleyball nets. And I'm just like, for one, where is this coming from? Why I have never heard it before. No one has ever done that. No one has ever done that. You know, guys these days, they want to be like, you know,
hey, can I get your number? You know, holler at me. And they want to, you go out with your girlfriends, and they're just like, hey girl, like, you know, let me holler at you, and you look good.
All this other kind of stuff. And to me, that's just so stupid. So that's what really attracted me to him, because he actually walked up to me, even though some people may think it's weird. He walked up to me, he told me how he felt, genuine, like he was really genuine with it, and I could tell that he was very nervous because he was turning red. From that day forward, what's so crazy is he never asked me to be his girlfriend. I never asked him to be my boyfriend. But that day, when he told me how he felt, we just instantly just started hanging out whenever possible, like between classes, after school, before school. I'd come to school early just to hang out with him. And what's crazy is, you know, we went to prom. Prom was May 10th, because like I said, we did start talking in April. It was April 28th. Prom was on May 10th, so you know, it's only like 2-week difference. So I went to prom by myself, but he was there too, so you know, we kind of hung out when we got there. And it was just the most magical night of my life. You know, nowadays it may be kind of weird to say you love somebody within 2 weeks, but you know, we loved each other. I know it sounds really weird, but we literally have feelings for each other, like severe, strong feelings. And I actually knew that night that I would marry him, and he knew that night that he would marry me. Obviously, we didn't tell each other that, because we were only talking for 2 weeks, and that would have been kind of weird. Our first dance that we ever danced to was Leona Lewis's Bleeding Love. I don't know if you guys know that song, but that was my favorite song for years, just because of that night. Fast forward, you know, we graduated high school. You know, I'll put our graduation picture in here as well, which was really sad, because like I said, I couldn't date. I was only 17, so you know, it was really a sad day for us, because we knew we probably wouldn't see each other again. Because like I said, my dad was extremely strict. So it was a really sad day. You know, we went our separate ways after graduation. I went home. But he knew I worked at Taco Bell, so you know, there was a lot of days that he appeared at Taco Bell. Like he'd show up and he'd sit there my entire shift. They let him sit there all day. They let me talk to him. Like, they would take my spot so I could go out there and hang out with him in the lobby. You know, they were really supportive, and I will forever love my Taco Bell family for that. Like, if you guys, any of you guys are watching this, I am forever appreciative of you guys being supportive of our relationship. He didn't have a car at the time. He would literally walk miles, like you guys, like 10 miles to see me. To me, that is extreme dedication. So fast forward to Valentine's Day 2009. I was 18. I had turned 18 at that point. Still wasn't able to date, even though I was told I could date at 18, which was kind of weird. I won't even go into all the details of everything that happened, but I do know that he proposed to me when I was 18 on Valentine's Day, and I loved it. Like, it was unexpected. I never thought, like, I never went through high school or my life just thinking that I would be engaged at 18. You know, I never knew that that would be in the cards. Like, I never knew that was gonna happen. You know, it wasn't something that I planned. I never said, you know, I'm gonna get engaged as soon as I graduate high school. It was nothing like that. Like, it just happened, and of course I said yes. And you know, I understand it being an issue, but it was an issue. It was a really big issue, to the point where I had to choose between staying at home with my parents or moving out because I was engaged. So I had to make a decision. So, you know, getting engaged at 18, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't planned, but it did happen. And you know, people ask me all the time, like, from getting engaged so young, people always ask me, they're like, you know, people ask me for relationship advice all the time. People ask me, you know, how do you feel about getting married young, and do you think couples can do it, and things like that. And I feel like if you are really committed to each other, I don't care what age you are, you can get married and you can make it work. The thing is, these days people are just so quick to give up on everything. Like, as soon as things get hard, people just want to call it quits. And like I said at the beginning of this video, a lot of that comes from listening to the TV, the music. It's just, no one wants to try anymore. You know, back in the day, people didn't divorce over no reason. Like, I don't think you should stay with someone and you're completely miserable for 50 years. It's totally different. People just give up so easily these days, and they just think,
you know, oh well, you know, we're fighting, so you must not be meant to be together, and we're just going to get a divorce.
Marriage should be the ultimate goal. If you're dating somebody, you should be dating them to see if they're a partner that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Not dating them just to date them, just to say you have somebody, or just so you can sleep with somebody. Like, that should not be the purpose of dating, and that is not the purpose of dating. But the world today has just changed everything. They've changed the whole purpose of marriage. They've changed the purpose of dating. Everything has been changed, and everything should go back to the way that it used to be, because people used to get married at like 15 back in the day. Like, and then be with their partner for the rest of their lives. So, you know, if you are young and you plan on getting married young, you know, I salute you, because the young generation these days, I actually commend you, because it does not happen. And I know that was only in 2009 when I got engaged, but you know, between 2009 and 2015, a lot has changed. These generations are very different. The younger generation is just growing up so quick now. I mean, 12 and 13-year-olds, like they're 20. It's just really bad. And I'm really glad, I was really happy to share this story with you guys. So my best advice to tell you is, if everybody is being negative, and if you know this person is someone you want to be with the rest of your life, then you should be with that person. Now, I don't think that you should just hop into any relationship and just get engaged just because you want people to know that you're engaged and just for show. Because marriage is hard work, and the younger you marry, the harder it is. And I say that from experience, because I'm 25 now, we'll be married 6 years in April, but it has been hard. And it's hard because, you know, when you're young, when you're 18 years old, you don't know who you are when you're 18. You don't even know who you are when you're 19 or 20 or 21. I'm 25 now. My husband will be 26 this month. I'm just now really feeling comfortable with myself. I'm just now really finding out who I am, what I like to do. You know, I have my own business now. Like, I'm just really now finding who I am. So all those years, you know, you're trying to figure out who you are, and at the same time learning who your partner is. So I think if you get engaged young, that's awesome. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think marriage is a beautiful thing. But if you don't have to get married right away, I think you should not get married right away. I think you should be engaged for a while, you know, get to know each other more, get to figure out who you are as a person, and then marry. That's the way I think you should go. That's not how it went for me, and I don't have any regrets at all. because I love my husband with all my heart. And yes, we are still married. So for all the people that said we wouldn't be married, I'm sorry we disappointed you. Things they do is going to get on your nerves. You're going to get tired of being there for them sometimes. You're going to be irritated by them sometimes. Like, that's normal. Like, even when you have a sibling, you have a brother or sister, you guys don't get along every day. You hate each other sometimes. You get on each other's nerves sometimes. But guess what? At the end of the day, you will always be brother and sister. So you have to look at marriage like that. At the end of the day, you will always be married. But if you're always thinking of an escape route, you're never going to experience the joy that God intended for marriage to have in the first place. So I hope this video helped you guys. I know it's kind of long, but I just really wanted to give my story of getting engaged at 18. You know, that was my personal experience. And I'm thankful for life experiences. I'm thankful for life. I'm just thankful for love. And love is so hard to find these days. So I'm just really glad that, you know, God sent me someone young that wasn't scared of commitment, because at that age, at 18, it's really hard to find a man, for one, and then a man that's not afraid to commit himself so young. And I will always look up to him for that. He knew what he wanted and he went after it. So if you guys like this video, I hope you guys thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day.